Hey guys, how you doing? If this video have found you, it's something in this message for you. Nothing happens by coincidence. Everything have a reason. And yeah, no matter if you're seeing it today, tomorrow, at nighttime, just take what resonate with you and what you can use or and share it with other people. Please like, comment, subscribe. And you know I can't talk to my channel, and I'm always nervous, y'all. So, but today we're going to be talking about mental health and a couple of other things. It depends on what come up. So I just wanted to start off by saying that mental illness is real. Let's not never play with it. Let's not never try to downplay it because people be fighting things that you would not imagine. And I'm saying it from my personal experience. Like, I was going through, I mean, in life we always going through something, but I always been pretty strong on the divine and knowing that everything's going to be okay. Kind of like an easy breezy, not worried about things type of person. That's just not my energy. But after I had my twins in 2014, 2014, I had a really, really bad postpartum depression. I really didn't see. The thing about it was this: I really did not know. I don't know if that makes sense. I really did not know that I was depressed. Right? I didn't feel like I was. Excuse my baby. Get her, please. Get the baby. And sorry guys. So I really didn't know, but my sister at the time, we was living together, she was just like, Melinda, why you been sitting in the room so much? Why aren't you coming out? Why you not interacting with everybody like you usually do? But I didn't have interest in anything. Like, I didn't want to be around nobody. I felt better when I was by myself. I don't know, for some reason I felt like I was a burden on people, even though I didn't do nothing or say anything or and stuff like that. But I wasn't coming out. I wasn't interacting with anybody. And then the more I stayed in the room, the more drained I became. And it's just a story of leading up to how it got really, really bad. And then I would just find myself crying and just feeling like I had so much going on, like to the point where I didn't even want to be here anymore on earth. Like, I was like, it hurt so bad. Like, I just want to go. Why am I here? I don't want to feel this pain anymore. And mind you guys, I really don't know, like, why I felt like that. I had people around me, but I felt alone. I had a house full of people. I had my children. I had my family around me. I had food. Like, I had a couple of dollars. I just couldn't quite figure out what was wrong with me. And I don't know if this is for everybody, but in the black household, they downplay mental health a lot where I'm from. Oh, black people don't do that. We don't go through mental health issues. You better get this drink. You know what I'm saying? Go smoke a little. But I'm just like, it's not helping. When I'm sobered up, it's right back to reality. So I went through that cycle for a while. But the only thing I did learn how to deal with was my thoughts. I didn't sit with them too long. After a while, I knew I had to fight it because I had to be there for my children. Mind you guys, I tried the medicine and everything like that. The medicine make you feel like a zombie. I felt even emptier inside, and I was just like, I can't do this. What am I supposed to do? And I was having anxiety attacks. Ugh, it was a lot. But I'm saying all this to share my story to maybe someone out there, someone who catch this video. Like, you're not alone. You're not crazy because you go through things. You're not stupid. You're not weak because you're crying, But you have to reach out. If you're not comfortable with like, I went to a psychiatrist and everything. And it's like, it didn't help. And it didn't help because They wasn't really trying to get down to the source of the problem or dig pretty deep. They was just giving me medication. Every time I say that it wasn't working, I still felt this way. It's because the medicine made me have the suicidal thoughts. That was the side effects for me. And I would cry until I just like, for me, what helped me is my strong belief in the divine and in the universe, right? Once I sobered up, I didn't sober up, mind you, until about 6, 7 months ago. It's probably been almost a year, but like sobered up far as not over drinking and passing out. Like I was drinking so much to escape the things that I felt to the point where I was passing out. And I did not want to be in that moment, right? So God was like, you have to go. You know, I kept having like to come to now that I know what I know now, okay? We're gonna stop right there for a minute. But knowing what I know now, I know that all of those things was happening for a reason, right? It was because I needed to be by myself. I needed to be alone. I needed to find me and grab me. You know, I was so used to doing everything for everybody else to the point where it broke me down into pieces. And at the end of the day, I didn't know how to pick those pieces up, and nobody else was there to help me pick them up. So it was just pieces of me everywhere. You know, it was some pieces that was sharper than the other pieces that I just couldn't pick up. But I still managed to pick myself up and get myself together because I knew once I moved from Chicago and I changed my whole, see, this the thing too, guys. When you're going through things, okay, it's not only the people. When you get rid of the people, places, and things that hurt you, you have to remove the old you. And you may be like, what do you mean? If you were in a dark place and the people you was allowing these people to hurt you, when you remove them, you have to remove your old self. You have to make some changes because if you don't, you're going to attract the same people with a different face. You're going to attract the same energy. That's why it's so important to sit with yourself. And so the more I sat with myself here, I was really going through it when I came down here too. Because I didn't know how to feel being away from my sisters. I'm the oldest. It's 8 of us, and I'm the oldest. You know, I'm the firstborn. I was used to being around my mother. My mother did everything for me. And so it's not until I got a chance to sit with myself. You know, God, it was just me and my children and nobody else. So I started to listen to myself more. Even though I always follow my intuition because I always believe that is what leads you. It gets me out of a lot of stuff. Excuse me. So I sat here. I got the praying, and then I came across a video on TikTok talking about spirituality. And I was like, oh, this is everything that I always wanted to do. You know, I'm not afraid of these things. You know, I want to do this to heal. It's like beautiful to know yourself. I really wanted to come into spirituality to heal and get back in touch with the side of me that I didn't want to get in touch with when I was younger, when I was seeing things and hearing things that I didn't know what it was. And my mother, she was telling me like, oh, it's because you was up too late. My hair look raggedy, but it's not that raggedy, y'all. But anyway, that's besides the point. Okay, and so I wanted to find me again. Because mind you, I never was a church person, but I went to church. Don't get me wrong. I called on God. I done called on Jesus. I done called on, you know what I mean? But it wasn't until I started doing spirituality. When I started my journey, that's when everything made so much sense to me. But that brought a moment too. You know, when you find out everything that you ever learned was a lie, that can take a toll on people. That's why I encourage everybody, if I can, you know, when you get into spirituality, don't get in here thinking that you're just going to be doing tarot or you're just going to be doing this and doing that. You have to heal first. So once I start healing and feeling like, you know, feeling rejuvenated, feeling like I have life again, like knowing my purpose, This is my purpose. I am a speaker. My words can help whoever it can help. It will help. I'm a good prayer. I'm good at everything that I do spiritually. And I'm still new at it, but I don't dabble in nothing that I don't understand. I don't dabble in, let me say that, I don't dabble in nothing that I don't understand. I don't play with them. When you get into these spiritual streets, don't play with nothing that you don't know nothing about. And so just get into this journey to heal, right? Sit with yourself, meditate, get to know who you are. Start connected with your divine ancestors, and this is what helped me. Okay, this is really what helped me get through it, because when I stopped working out of my emotions, right, and my ego, and just start existing in the present moment and not worrying about the past and the things that I have done and what other people have done to me or what I have let people done to me, I was able to heal those wounds. You know what I mean? And when I started my healing journey, it's amazing. But once you do start, and your gifts get more heightened and things like this, be prepared and ready to see things that you have never seen before, or feel things you have never felt before. You can't be afraid to walk your life or your path, per se. You cannot be scared to walk your path, because if you're afraid, then that means that you lack the faith that you need. You need the faith, because the faith is what's going to take you places. You knowing and standing in your power is what's going to get you to know who you are. The universe and the divine is always with you, and your ancestors are too. Even if you don't have an altar, you can always thank them and pray. You can still sing to them. You still can talk to them, because some people don't understand the altar yet, and some people don't be led to get an altar right away, because you have to be prepared to keep healing and doing the things that you need to do. And don't think that you're just healing yourself. You're healing your bloodline. You're helping heal your ancestors. That's important, because we are taught not to even care about our ancestors for real. Like, oh, they're evil or this and that. Like, I don't know about y'all, that just don't sit right with me. Like, I'm not gonna just sit here and say that all of my ancestors was devils and evil, you know. And once you get a clearer mind about things, see the meditation shut off, y'all. Once you get a clear mind about, like, and clear your mind out and just sit there, when you meditate, you're never gonna stop thinking. It's just to quiet your mouth, close your eyes, look inside. I don't care if you're just saying, I am new, say your affirmations. And that really helped. And a good tip that I learned from someone, the lady Shanita that I watch on YouTube, she says, sit on your hands and say the Lord's Prayer until you don't feel your anxiety anymore and things like that. And once you start that, and the more you elevate spiritually, the more you're going to be attacked. So now, just going to get to that's why it's a good thing to know your energy. That's why it's a good thing to do protection work, because you never know what enemy was trying to do evil things to you, or put spell work on you before you even start believing in this. Just because you don't believe in these things, it does not mean that other people don't, you guys. So I hope that this helps someone, and I hope that you will be more open to talk about your story, because sometimes you have to use that you have to be a testimony. You go through these things, these trials and tribulations, to be able to tell the world or tell the people who connect with that about it. Okay, guys, stop being scared. Don't be afraid of you. How could you be afraid of you? And just keep looking inside, because God, divine, whatever you want to call him, he is him, and he is the most high. And he said that he is in you. You are in him. So don't you ever think that you have to go out there and find help within somebody else when he's already in you. You are a part of him. Nobody can connect with him for you but you. No one can create your reality but you. You are a master at that. But you have to heal. I'm not going to stay out here long. Today It's my birthday. I don't like calling it a birthday, but I really don't I'm really not celebrating too much. Just sitting here doing the video, kicking it with you guys. I wish that I can go live, but it's coming. It's coming. I love you guys. Remember, if you are having a bad day, don't forget to just look inside. Take a couple of moments to breathe. Go outside and enjoy yourself. Do something very nice for yourself. Divine Femme, Divine Masculine. Do something for you. And I love you. Peace.